fixes his once and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name's Will.
And I'm Olly.
Missing Tom today. Both very hungover.
Very, very hungover.
So bear with us.
You can hear it in our...
Yeah, and probably see it. We look like shit.
Yeah.
Right, same old.
Well, same old, but...
Premier League.
This is the last Premier League video we're doing in these beautiful surroundings.
It's a send-off.
So
we need a
good
big
one.
a big last episode.
It's not the last episode though. It's just the last one in this studio, aka my old living room.
It's a nice little place, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad. But the next one will be good. Don't worry. Keep your eyes peeled though. Anyway,
All right.
Premier League.
Premier League, putting out all the stats on the upcoming fixtures and saying this is what we would be betting on based on the stats.
And our guts.
And our guts. If odds are particularly good, we say it's red. Couple reds. Couple
of little reds. Also worth remembering, this is a double game week.
Yeah.
So there's a couple extra games.
Yeah. And if you haven't given up on fantasy football by now, like we have, then get those players in your teams. Right, first game,
Saturday.
Yeah.
12:30.
Going to be an absolute thrashing, isn't it?
Fulham versus Man City.
Yeah.
So
poor old Fulham.
City are 2 points behind Liverpool with one game in hand.
Yeah.
Win this, they're back on top.
Yeah.
Fulham have lost their last 7 matches.
Yeah, it's not.
Fulham are done basically.
Yeah, Fulham are gone.
So City have won their last 6 matches. Fulham have conceded at least 2 goals in their last 11 matches.
Oh dear.
There's no turning back. They're basically done.
Yeah.
However, one little nugget of information which is worth pointing out is City are having a bit of a calamity at the back at the moment with injuries. So there's no Stones, no Mendy, no Otamendi, no Delph, no Company. So Laporte is like the only fit centre back. Yeah. And of course they've still got
enough.
Yeah, they've still got enough.
Yeah.
It's not an issue. But what I was just thinking, I've got a few tips, but the punchier one relies on the fact that they're a little bit weaker at the back.
Okay.
So my safe one is City to win both halves, 1.85.
Potentially red. Potentially red. That.
Maybe. 1.85 is pretty good.
Yeah.
But they are away.
That is good odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my main tip. The other tip is over 3.5 goals, 1.78. You probably go with City to win both halves.
For sure.
Isn't it?
I mean, City could win that 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the punchy tip is both teams to score, 2.15.
Could happen.
Could happen. I mean, Fulham at home, they've got nothing.
That scoreline, yeah.
Yeah, you've got nothing really to play. They know that they're down now pretty much. You know, I could easily see them nicking a goal.
Yeah.
From a set piece or something.
Yeah.
So my score prediction is 4-1 to City.
Yeah. Could see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Okay, one from Tom. Brighton versus Southampton. 15th versus 16th, 3-point gap. Brighton won their last 2 games before the international break. They beat Huddersfield at home and Palace away. Picked up 22 of their 33 points at home. We know Brighton are good at home. Southampton lost their last 2 away games, but they were 2 tough games, Arsenal and Man United. They've scored in 5 of the last 6 games. Love both teams to score. 3 of the last 4 between the sides have seen score draws as well. So Tom is going both teams to score 2, pretty good.
Yes, good.
Draw 3, or draw and both teams to score 4.5. That's pretty big from Tom. He thinks it'll be 1-1. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Definitely see that.
Yeah.
Okay, one from me. Minimal research.
Shock.
Burnley versus Wolves, 17th versus 7th. Wolves have only lost 1 of their last 8. We know Wolves are having a good season. They've also beat Burnley the last 7 times they've played. They've got their number, as Tom would say. Burnley have lost their last 4 games now.
They were doing so well. They went through a nice little phase, didn't they?
You said you had a banker in the Liga which was 2.5.
Yeah, that's more of a banker though than this. We'll get onto that in the La
We'll
Liga.
get onto that.
There's a banker in the La Liga video, so if you haven't seen it yet,
Get on it.
it's literally.
But I think
put my house on it.
this is quite a banker.
It's not a banker. This isn't like Huddersfield versus City.
True.
That's a banker.
Yeah. But
This is like likely.
I've
good
gone
value.
Wolves win 2.5. They beat Burnley the last 7 times they played. Burnley lost the last 4 games. I think it is going to be a Wolves win. I've said 2-1.
Yeah. So 2-1's in terms of scorelines pretty close.
True.
Not banker territory.
True. But odds are good, so it's red.
The odds are good. The value's there. As is this next one.
Okay, what we got?
Unbelievable odds.
Wow.
Right. So Palace versus Huddersfield.
Yeah.
14th versus 20th.
Yeah.
Huddersfield are absolutely
They're good.
horrendous. So what is it? Huddersfield are bottom and are 16 points off safety with 21 points to play for. So
we all knew they're done this season,
but
didn't we? So
they're already essentially down. There's
I think
no way
we
they
called them bottom of the league this season, didn't we? Or no, I said they'd stay up.
Or maybe.
Well, they're done. They're done.
So Huddersfield have only won one of their last 18 matches. Not good. Also, confidence will be rock bottom after going 3-1 up against West Ham and losing 4-3 in their last game. So not in a great place. Palace have been a bit yo-yoing, but they have seen both teams to score in 8 of their last 9 games. If you combine the fact that Huddersfield scored 3 in their last game, there's a likelihood
It's a good shout.
Palace could concede here.
Yeah.
They're at home.
Yeah.
I think they'll probably win. A Palace wins at only 1.43, so there's no point going Palace to win on their own.
Yeah. Palace win and both teams score. Very good.
I've gone with Palace to win and both teams to score.
Yeah.
Thanks for ruining it.
That's alright.
Which is 4.25.
Very good.
That is red.
Very good.
If you want to go safer, just both teams to score. Again, 2.45. That is good
really
odds.
good.
The fact the reason is because before the last match, Huddersfield hadn't really been scoring.
Okay.
But they have scored 3 in their last game. They can do it.
Yeah.
And Palace have been leaky.
Yeah.
So Palace and both teams scores a shout. Second safe shout, both teams score. Score prediction 3-1 to Palace.
Like it. Next one from Tom.
From Tom, I've just scored past a mistake. Next one from Tom is Leicester versus Bournemouth. So 10th versus 12th, only 3 points difference. Another tight one. So sometimes the fixtures fall this way. Like it's quite a hard week sometimes. We've got a few good ones in it, but that is again another one which you never know, could be a draw.
Yeah.
I mean, Bournemouth are horrendous away from home, so maybe not in this instance. But so Leicester have won 3 of the last 4 games, and they beat Burnley with 10 men before the international break. 4 of the last 5 games have seen both teams to score. Bournemouth's, as I mentioned, away record is terrible. They beat Huddersfield in their last away game though, which was 2-0, but it's Huddersfield.
Exactly.
But before that, they lost 9 on the bounce. Not good. 3 of the last 4 games between the sides have seen both teams score. So Tom's tip is red, and it's just simple Leicester to win at 1.83. If you want to push the boat out a little bit more, Leicester to win and both teams to score, 3.55. Not red, because you'd kind of expect that. Score prediction is 2-1 to Leicester.
Yeah, okay. Leicester win, stick it in the acca. Next one, Man United versus Watford. Actually, pretty big game. 5th versus 8th. Watford having a very good season.
Well, this is a huge game for United.
Yeah, because they could go 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Arsenal will lose.
Well, in more case, if they're so Spurs are playing Liverpool on the Sunday. If United beat Watford and Spurs lose to Liverpool, which could easily happen, Spurs will only be in 4th by goal difference.
Really?
There's only 3 points between them, but they have a better goal difference. It's like plus 7 more or something. But still, the pressure's then mounting. And Arsenal, if they win their game on Monday, will go 3rd.
Okay, right.
So, big game.
Tight at the top.
Ollie's first official game as manager.
Yeah, always going to happen. Well done, Ollie. So Watford have won 5 of the last 7. The only games they've lost were to City and Liverpool, both away games. They have lost 16 of their last 17 away games in Manchester.
So why is...
But
This is where he gives all the rationale for one way, and then last minute you turn...
swerve. Just give you all the rationale you might need to make your own bets. So they've lost 16 of the last 17 away games in Manchester, but considering they're so tight in the table, right, and United have lost their last 2 games, yeah,
but then they had a break.
Watford win is 8.0, which is big odds.
That is good odds, but
I'm not saying Watford will win, but you might as well back Watford to win either half. You might as well, because it's 3.55. I'm not saying put it in a lacquer, but the odds are so good, and that could be a draw.
Well, then not necessarily either half. Could be 0-0. It's a draw.
Well, I've said 2. I've said Desmond 2-2. I
feel like the international break came at the perfect time for United because we just hit a little bit of a
bad patch.
Now, clean slate, official manager, back to business. Let's get this 4th in the bag.
Yeah, I don't know. That is a bit of a banana skin game.
I mean, I wouldn't want to put
it's
it in
not even a banana skin.
I wouldn't be putting it in my acca.
No.
Because when United was smashing teams left, right and centre, fine. That game you'd be like, yeah, they'll win that 2-0.
Yeah.
Then they hit the bad patch, which albeit was... It was the hangover from PSG kicked it off. Unbelievable result. Then lost to Arsenal. Then lost to Wolves. But
this is a similar game to Wolves.
It is, but they're at home. And think about the reception and Ollie's going to get now.
Very
it's
true.
It's going to be an electric.
True, but Watford aren't nice to play.
No, Deeney up front.
Yeah, you don't want to play these big oafs. I think Watford either half is good there. You're not going to put this game in an acca anyway, whatever you put in. So you might as well just do a little single.
I'd go Rashford
and try
Rashford any time as well.
Yeah, Rashford any time, Pogba any time. But odds are good on this, so I thought
I'd
flag it.
Flagged.
Yeah.
Right, next, we're waffling. Next, West Ham versus Everton.
Another tight one.
Another tight one. 9th versus 11th. 2 points separates the two. West Ham have alternated between winning and losing in their last 5 matches. Winning 3, losing 2. If the pattern continues, they would lose this game.
Ooh.
Just saying for those sceptics out there.
Yeah.
Superstitious even. Everton have only won 3 of their last 12 away games. They're like Bournemouth, they don't like it on the road. West Ham are unbeaten in 6 at home, in their last 6 at home, and have only lost 1 of the last 9 at home. So they are pretty good at home. Tight game, but I think West Ham will have quite a lot of confidence after turning around that 3-1 to winning 4-3 in the last game. But having said that, Everton will be feeling confident after beating Chelsea in the last game, but that was at home, so it's a different kettle of fish.
Right.
So if you put both of those together, I think it's a tight game, both of them coming to a bit of confidence. If one team was to edge it, I would just go with West Ham.
Yeah.
But I do think it will be a draw.
Yeah.
So I've said draw at 3.5. Or you could go West Ham to win either half. Still could be a draw. At 1.71. Score prediction is another Desmond 2-2.
Desmondo.
Okay.
One from Tom. Sunday, Cardiff, Chelsea. So Cardiff 18th. Chelsea is 6th. Cardiff did just beat West Ham 2-0 in their last home game. They picked up 20 of their 28 points at home. So at home, they're not actually that bad. Tom this week has pushed the boat out. Chelsea lost 2-0 away at Everton before the international break, and they've lost 4 of the last 5 away games. Didn't know that. Yeah, Chelsea, fucking hell.
Well, that was. Do you remember just before the break? They were having a stinker.
Yeah.
Time, weren't
So Tom is going for Cardiff
big
double
shout.
chance 2.8. He thinks it's going to be a draw, which is red. Don't know if that's red.
Mate, 2.8 for a Cardiff double chance is not red.
No, it's not red.
If it was like 3.8, maybe.
Yeah, no, not red.
Nah,
Cardiff either half 3.6.
maybe.
He's gone for 1-1. That will be a great shout if that comes in. And
Those shouts come in every now and again.
yeah,
But I don't know.
Tom stepped his game up a little bit, hasn't
A
he?
little bit.
A little bit. He used to be Mr. Conservative Tom, but now
Maybe
Recently.
we've had a
I think we've had an
influence.
effect, yeah.
on him.
And I
I was
think
about to say we rubbed off on him, but that doesn't sound very good, does it?
rubbed him off. Maybe it's because he's not here and he just thinks he'll get away with it.
Get away with it.
Send the boys, a few rogue ones. Let's see.
A few red herrings.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right, next one. Liverpool Spurs. Biggest game of the weekend. First versus
Come on,
third.
Liverpool.
Liverpool top, but like you said, City have a game in hand.
We need them to beat Spurs. Come on.
Liverpool at home are so strong though.
Mm.
Unbeaten in 12, including United and Bayern twice.
Mm.
They've only lost 1 of 24 at home versus Spurs, and they're unbeaten in 36 games at home in total. They've scored at least 3 goals in 7 of their last 8 home games. So basically, Liverpool smash it at home. Tottenham are winless in 4 in the league. They've conceded at least 2 in the last 3 away. Think this is a Liverpool win. Don't know why I didn't put the
I
odds
was
on
going to
there.
say.
Didn't put the odds on there.
Didn't fancy
But
us.
I think it's a Liverpool win. I have said 2-1. I think it could be 3-1. I think 3-1.
I reckon it could be a classic. I reckon it's
4-2.
3-2 to Liverpool.
4-2. 4-2 Liverpool.
It's going to be a tasty game, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Right. Next Monday
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah.
So this is interesting because assuming Liverpool do beat Spurs,
Yeah. Which we think they will.
which I think they will as well. That's anything but an away win for Spurs.
Okay.
Means if Arsenal beat Newcastle, which is this Monday fixture,
Yeah.
they will go third.
Yeah.
Which
Big.
is
Big.
going into a game knowing that. I think it makes them
Yeah.
a lot stronger.
Mm.
All right, so Newcastle have failed to win their last 7 away matches.
Mm-hmm.
Not good away from home. Arsenal have won their last 9 home matches. Good
Yeah.
at home. Arsenal have also scored at least 2 goals in their last 7 home matches. Newcastle have conceded at least 2 goals in their last 3 matches. Basically, it all adds up. Also, Newcastle do not like going to the Emirates. They've lost their last 6 visits
Wow.
and conceded 18 in the process.
Wow.
So that is an average of 3 a game.
Wow.
Done the maths.
They don't like
Quick
it.
maths.
Yeah.
So it should be an easy win for Arsenal.
Yeah.
But the odds are terrible,
Yeah.
as you can imagine.
Yeah.
So I did a little hunt around.
Yeah.
Given the fact that there's been an average of 3 in the last 6 visits, Arsenal to win and over 2.5 goals is 1.88.
You could do Arsenal to win on over 2.5 and Liverpool to win over 2.5. Little double. That's quite good.
That would be good.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Right, next. This is where the double game comes in. So there's a game on Tuesday as well, and it's Man United playing and Wolves playing again. So it's Wolves v United. Obviously, we won't know what's happened in the previous games because we're filming this before.
2 quite tough games for Man United. Isn't
Yeah.
it? What
We've got a tough run in.
Oh.
We've got a tough run in, and we've still got Spurs to play.
Yeah. You don't want to be going to Wolves on Tuesday night.
No.
No.
But we do need to get our revenge for the FA Cup.
Yeah.
And we do need that 4th spot. So, anyway. So 7th versus 5th. Obviously, both played on the Saturday. So, worth remembering there might be some fatigue there, both teams. Obviously, Wolves beat United 2-1 in the FA Cup a few weeks ago. And they're undefeated in the last 4 at home, winning 3 of them. Very good. Jimenez has 6 in his last 7 league games. Man on
Very
form. United have now lost the last 2 away games Tom has put here is Solskjaer getting found out. He would love it if Solskjaer was getting found out, but it's not happening. Solskjaer is here to stay. He's a class manager, and Tom needs to get rid of that kind of behaviour.
Yeah, but what he said here, I agree with.
I'm not sure. 4 of the last 5 games have seen both teams to score. So Tom's tip is Wolves double chance. So Wolves to win or draw. 1.79. I mean, yeah, it could happen. But I like to think now, if United get a win against Watford, they'll be back on that wave again.
Yeah.
If they don't get a result against Watford, this is a very tough game.
Yeah. I think both of them are tough. I think both could be draws.
No, but I just think if we start like we got into a winning mentality, if we start getting into a losing mentality,
oh no,
it's just going to be terrible.
Yeah, not good.
So yeah, Tom's gone with double chance. He's also gone with Jimenez to score any time. There's no odds yet for that, so that could be a good shout. Score prediction, he's gone with 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1.
All right.
Final game.
So then Wednesday, Tottenham versus Palace. Tottenham winless in 4 in the league. We've said that we think that they'll lose to Liverpool.
This is their first game in the new stadium as well.
This one?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. We said they'll lose to Liverpool as well, so we winless in 5. Palace have lost 3 of 4 in all competitions, but on away form in the league, they'd be 7th.
They're the team that been playing their worst at home than they are away.
Yeah. They've only lost 1 of the last 6, scoring 16. Banging goals in Palace.
You haven't taken in consideration here that it's the first game in the new stadium.
No, I haven't. I've said Palace double chance, but first game in the new stadium, they're going to be buzzing. All the Tottenham fans will be crying their eyes out, won't they?
Because then they would have dropped out of. If they lose that and United win and Arsenal win.
Yeah.
I think they would. Yeah, they would have. There'd be 3 points
behind. Really?
4th. I'm pretty sure.
So they'll go from 3rd to 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could happen in their first home game.
I love that.
Palace double chance is good odds though. Considering they're
But that's the
literally
reason.
smashing goals.
That is the reason, because everyone expects Spurs to win in their first home game.
Yeah. Don't know. We've got a few risky shouts in here this week. Tom's put a few in. I've put a couple in. But Palace double chance 2.7. I think this could be a draw. It could definitely be a draw. I've said 1-1.
Okay. Interesting.
We'll see.
We'll find out soon.
But that is the Premier League for this week, including double game week next week, midweek.
So, if you haven't looked yet, check out our La Liga video.
Yeah.
Should be up there somewhere.
Yeah, it'll be up there.
And
If you had to pick one? One banker?
One banker would
I'm going Wolves to beat Burnley.
City to win both halves against Fulham.
Yeah, easy. Alright, that's it for this week. See you later.
See ya.
Now then, it's Petke, the referee looks at his watch, and his second now.